I'm David Copperfield, and you're about to see a whole lot of magic. For me, watching this retrospective is like looking through a high school yearbook. It's got some of my best illusions, some of the worst haircuts ever put on film, and clothing choices that kept the 70s alive. At the end, we've added some recent pieces created for our Broadway show. So sit back and take a look at 15 years of magic. Well, actually, 20 years of magic. I started very young.
Okay, go.
Well, I don't know where to begin. I've been doing magic all my life. I love magic. I love magic that's intimate, but I also love magic that's spectacular. Like the year I decided to vanish a train. I had taken a ride in the Orient Express, and I knew I had to do something with it. Well, it took me a year to find a train car, and a year to work out the illusion. A train car from the Orient Express. It weighs 70 tons. That's 140,000 pounds. It's 85 feet of steel and iron. $1 million was spent just to restore it. The train and its tracks sit on a floor of solid concrete. A group of spectators will surround the train, holding hands, forming a circle around it. Our camera, this shot will never cut away. No camera edits, no video effects. You'll see it at home just like you'd see it if you were here with me. Take a good look, because in a few seconds, the train we're in right now, hopefully, won't be here anymore.
Matrix?
No, all the magic is done live. What you see at home is exactly what you'd see if you were there with a live audience.
And what's the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
See these spikes? For a year I practiced hanging upside down, bound and strapped from ropes 10 stories in the air. Then we set the ropes on fire. I had 2 minutes to escape before the ropes burned through. But on the night of the TV special, to make it a little bit more interesting, we added these spikes beneath me. Well, when I was up there in the air, I looked down at these spikes. It really freaked me out. I didn't want to just do an escape. I wanted to combine it with the ritualistic challenges that took place in the jungles of Africa and in the Amazon. Ceremonial tests of commitment and courage. Hoist me 10 stories above those spikes. I remember looking down. The thought of falling on them didn't make me very happy. I didn't want to die that way. Don't try this at home. These spikes. I do 500 shows a year, and people think I'm crazy, but I really love it. What I love the most is interacting with the audience. You never know what to expect. It's different every night, and the weirdest things can happen. Thank you very, very much. You know, something really weird has been happening to me. I keep getting these premonitions. You know when you think of something, and then it comes true later on? Well, I've been able to predict graffiti. Yeah, where it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and what it's going to say. In fact, I brought with me a brick wall tonight. I got it from East Berlin. They weren't using it anymore. And I've made a prediction inside this envelope here. It's on a big piece of paper. It's a big drawing that I made before the show. Actually, it's a painting. It's got some numbers, some colors, a picture. I'm not going to show it to you just yet. I'm going to leave it sealed inside the envelope. I'm going to hang it from this lamp right here, and I'm not going to touch it. I do need to borrow a lady from the audience. I'm going to do that by throwing these bricks. Maybe I should get her myself. What's your name? Tiffany! Big hand for Tiffany! Have we ever met before? No. We're going to try to find some other people we've never met before. We're going to do that with this brick. It's a rubber brick, so don't worry. It's going to come right at you. Tiffany, you're going to throw it into the audience when I tell you to. Turn your back to the audience. If it comes close to you, catch it. I need a guy to catch this brick, so show what a man you really are. Tiffany, whip it good. Go for it. Yeah. Oh! Incredible distance there. Yes, sir. What is your favorite wild animal? Not your wife. Tiger? A tiger, fine. Tiffany, shake up these cans of paint. Shake them up real good. Sir, what is your favorite color? Yellow. What is your favorite color, sir? Blue! Good choice! Come with me, Tiffany. A blue tiger, Tiffany. Above this line. Stand up here. Stand right up here. Okay, I'll take that. Stand right up there and draw a blue tiger. Charles Darwin would be proud. Take that brick, throw it behind you as far as you can. Whip it good. Be near as an adult guy. Gentleman with a beard. What are your initials? DG. And what is your favorite color? Red. Red DG. Hold on to this, Tiffany. Come with me. I do the easy ones. DG, where are you? Yes. What's your phone number? Just the first 3 digits. 661. Okay. Now the last 4 digits. It's 9737. Take that brick, throw it behind you as far as you can. Whip it good. Be the nearest adult guy. Who's got it? Who's got it? You, sir. What's your name? Richard. I'm sorry? Richard. Richard? What? Richard? How do you spell that? Ah, Richard. Tiffany, how are you? Richard, the man next to you in the glasses. What is your name? Harvey. Shouldn't it be Harvey? Richard. Just a joke, Richard. Now, who's the lady nearest to you? Judy, 5. He's nodding his head yes. I hope you got call waiting. Take these cans of spray paint, put them on that table, and wait for me over there. Tiger Man, where are you? Where's the Tiger Man? There you are. Now, we didn't prearrange this, did we? No, we did not. Tiffany, have we ever met before? No. DG, where are you? Raise your hand. Dick, Harvey, Judy, Richard. Have we met before? In unison. Look up unison. Come over here. Stand right over here. This envelope's been hanging in full view the entire time. I haven't touched it. If the picture I made before the show matches the picture that we made, that would be a miracle. Tiffany, hold on to this corner right there. Hold it up high. A blue tiger. Check it out. Does this not impress you? Hold on that corner there. Hold it up. Hold it up nice and high. DG 661-9737. You chose the color red. Check it out. And Dick loves Judy. Sorry, Harvey. It's filled with magical history.
What do you mean?
Well, look inside that trunk. That's Houdini's trunk. And when I got it, I looked inside and I found a piece of paper with Houdini's own instructions on how he was going to do the illusion that night. It's a classic of magic called Metamorphosis, where Houdini would tie up his wife Bess, lock her inside the trunk, and very quickly they'd change places. I've always wanted to do an illusion like that, and it's taken me 14 years to find a way to make it my own. When I look back over the past 15 years, I realize I spent most of that time creating new illusions.
After 70 years, that's what he goes there for, is to unlock the door. For those around him criticize and sleep. Through a fractal on a breaking wall, I see you, my friend, and touch your face again. Miracles will happen as we dream.
I grew up in New Jersey. My mom was in insurance, and my dad owned a men's clothing store. Before I was in my teens, I thought it would be cool to become a ventriloquist. It turned out this place that sold props for ventriloquists was also a magic shop. So instead of walking out with a new dummy, I ended up with a bag of tricks. I started doing little shows in my hometown. And when I was 18, I got this part in a musical called The Magic Man, where I got to do my own illusions and sing. Well, the longer the play ran, the more illusions I performed, and the less songs they wanted me to do. I guess I wasn't cut out to be a singer. When the show closed, I starved in New York for a year, and my dad would slip me a few bucks to pay the heating bill. I sat in my apartment, inventing magic, finding the right music, and staging routines. I knocked on a lot of doors and sent out a lot of videotapes. One day I got a phone call to be the host of a TV show. I was 19 and I couldn't believe it. My first few specials were to music by Gershwin. My inspirations were Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire. I thought I was really cool. I wore big collars, shiny jackets, and a bad haircut. On my fourth special, I wanted to go beyond what had been done before. So I took that shiny jacket and that bad haircut and made an airplane disappear. A 7-ton jet aircraft, surrounded by scaffolding 12 feet high. This runway is a solid Conrock base. The plane can't go down, can't go up. This switch controls the lights at the back of the enclosure. When the translucent front wall is up, the lights will backlight the plane, casting its silhouette on the wall, so you can see the plane right up to the moment it vanishes. The plane's locked into place. It'll be surrounded by a human chain, 50 spectators linked together. The spectators are being blindfolded to protect the secret of the illusion. Shot won't cut away. You'll see it as if you were there, with absolutely no camera tricks.
Believe it. If I'm sitting at home, I could think of some way to get out of it. But I was right here, and there's no way that plane could have left.
It's just amazing.
What happened to the airplane?
I don't know. It went.
It went.
How did you feel?
Thrilling. It was shocking.
Yeah.
I got chills.
What did you think when they dropped and you took down your blindfold and it was gone?
It was incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
We put together a brand new illusion. We're auctioning off a brand new illusion. The pieces I'm most proud of? The airplane, the train, flying, the Great Wall, The burning rope escape and one other escape. The death saw.
example of how you try to make your magic different.
Well, there's a sensual side to magic that hadn't really been touched.
To me, it wasn't just about doing tricks. It was about taking the audience to another place, a special place, so they could really suspend their disbelief.
Looking out the window, I see the red dust clear. High up on the red rock stands the shadow with the spear.
It was about relationships, moving the audience, as well as amazing them. It was about sharing a feeling, sometimes romantic, sometimes funny, sometimes grand and spectacular, sometimes daring, and sometimes sensual.
I'm showered with the dust. The spirit enters into me and I submit to trust. Rhythm is inside me. The rhythm has my soul.
Applauds like that, you have to say something like very endearing back to them, okay? Repeat after me. I have never felt.
Never felt.
Okay, a little softer now. I've never felt
I never felt
so much love.
so much loving.
In one room before. You're regular Wayne Newton, Dave. It's very good. You love your audience. I like that.
The Statue of Liberty, standing 305 feet high and weighing 450,000 pounds. And that was going to make her disappear. We constructed 2 scaffolding towers on Liberty Island in front of the statue and had a helicopter to give an aerial view of the illusion. The audience on Liberty Island was seated here, 200 feet in front of the statue. A circle of lights surrounds the statue and shines upon it. A curtain would be raised between the towers to hide the statue from view. If I successfully vanished the statue, searchlights would pass through the empty space that was occupied just moments before. We even had radar to show the statue's position. In front of a live audience on Liberty Island, the disappearance of the Statue of Liberty. There's that jacket again. Right about now, I'm thinking, I hope this works.
I have no idea.
No idea
but
where
it was fascinating to watch it.
I tell you, if I was home watching on TV, I would be a little skeptical, but I was here and it was there, and now it's not there. I don't know what happened to it. Fantastic.
When that curtain went down and it was nothing there, I just couldn't believe it.
Your reaction?
I was amazed. I don't see it. It was there and it's not there anymore.
I have never seen a Statue of Liberty disappear the way this one did.
And as the audience watched, I brought her back.
So, David, what surprises you?
Well, I spend months of time and energy working on these huge illusions, but sometimes it's the small stuff, the pure sleight of hand that the audience really relates to.
the heat, I am complete. See the doorway, a thousand churches, the resolution of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, in your eyes, the light, the heat. Your eyes, I am complete. Your eyes, to see the doorway, a thousand churches. Your eyes, the resolution. Your eyes, of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. In your eyes. In your eyes. In your
I need to borrow a gentleman from the audience. Let me see what I can find here. Yeah, really. Ooh, boy. He can make the Statue of Liberty disappear, but he can't walk down a set of steps.
What about the people you work with?
It's weird, but the culture of my craft is sometimes strange. For centuries, magicians have been taking their assistants and sticking swords through them or cutting them in half. It's as much a part of magic history as pulling a rabbit out of a hat. But I always try to remember that my partner on stage could also be a romantic partner.
I'm living way beyond my ways and means, living in the zone of the in-betweens.
do something really cool. And you and I are going to do it together.
So far, you've been watching David do magic before a live audience. Now, it's your turn to participate. In a moment, all you have to do is simply touch your television screen. As unbelievable as it sounds, David will try to make the magic happen right in your own home.
That's right. Tonight you've seen me choose people from the audience. Now I'm choosing you. It's important because if you don't play along in the next few minutes, it'll be totally meaningless.
Here's the plan. If there are several of you in the room, choose one person to participate. Right now, stand up and come close to your TV.
Close enough to actually touch your screen. Do it now and touch my finger. That wasn't the cool part. You can let go of the screen now. But don't move away, because in a moment, by touching the screen, you and I are going to do something really amazing. Now take a good look at these destinations of flight and listen carefully. Here's the idea. Tonight, you're going to put your finger here and fly from place to place around the circle. And I'm going to find you. The amazing thing is, even though you're at home and I'm here, I'll know exactly where you are. There are many places to fly to. A star, the clouds, a moon, and so on. Now, I want you to think of a secret number between 5 and 15. Any number between 5 and 15. It's your choice. I have no idea what number you're thinking of. In a moment, you're going to move your finger the same number of times as your secret number. For example, if your secret number was 9, you'd move 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, bringing you to the island. If it were 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are a lot of possibilities. This is your last chance to participate, so come real close to your TV so you can touch it. Stand over here so everyone can see. Right now, put your finger here and get ready to move the amount equal to your secret number. Move as I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you reach your secret number, stop and keep your finger there. Good. Now get ready to move in the other direction. The same number you just moved, the amount equivalent to your secret number. Move in this direction as I count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. When you finish, leave your finger on the final place you've touched. Now I know that you're not in the rainbow, so I'll take it away. And I know you're not in the castle, so I'll remove it. And I know you're not in the mountains, so I'll take that away. And I know you're not in the pyramids either, so I'll move them too. In a moment, I'll ask you to move 4 times, either in this direction or that direction, whichever direction you want. Move 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And keep your finger there. Now, I know you're not in the Eiffel Tower, and I know you're not in the clouds, and I know you're not in the city either. Keep your finger touching the screen. I'm going to take this arrow and put it right here. Remember, you chose your own secret number, and you flew at random around the screen. But believe it or not, even though you're at home and I'm here, I'm going to find you. Keep touching and watch. You're on the moon. Now comes the part of the show where I get somebody out of the audience and make him into a magician. So, sit back, relax, shut that kid up. I'm just kidding. Shut him up.
You've done so many different things. Where do you get your ideas?
Well, in my library, when I look through magical history, the recurring theme is for people to pass through objects or walk through walls. A friend of mine suggested that if you're going to walk through a wall, why not walk through the Great Wall of China? I think she was joking, but I took her seriously.
The Great Wall of China, 3,000 miles long. The only man-made object visible from the moon. built to keep armies from getting through. Well, I was determined to walk through it. This remote control camera will never cut away. It'll start on one side of the wall, see me enter the wall, and without cutting away, the camera will travel over the wall and hopefully see me emerge from the other side. Walking through the Great Wall of China.
somewhere that magic sometimes is based on misdirection. What does that mean?
I'll give you an example. One year I told the powers that be that I wanted to do a version of Buried Alive, where I'd be locked into a container, covered with tons of earth, and I'd have to make my escape. Well, they hated the idea. They thought it was morbid. They wanted to have nothing to do with it. So I took the same idea and put it into a building that was about to implode, explode, and they loved it. I don't think they ever realized that it was the same idea that they said no to in the first place. That's misdirection. In a few hours, the same thing will be happening to that building behind me. The only difference is I'll be inside, locked in a safe, trying to escape. This is a sheet of polished stainless steel. It's 1 inch thick. It'll play a very important part in what we're about to do. I'll have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to free myself from a safe inside the building and get to this X that we're placing on the steel plate. From inside the building to this X before the building blows up. We're inside the building, which is completely wired with explosives. This safe was provided by the First Security Safe Company. The walls are 4 inches thick. We've installed a remote-controlled camera so that you at home and the people outside can keep an eye on the safe at all times. How you doing? The committee outside is checking once again to make sure that the steel plate is solid. And that the X is in place. This timer controls the detonation of the explosives. It'll count down 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then, you know what? These officers are here to ensure that everything is on the up and up. Gentlemen, you examined the safe?
Yes, we have.
And you searched me thoroughly?
Yes, we did.
Thank you very much. Just keep in mind that our television audience and our live audience are seeing the exact same thing. You at home will see what the people are seeing right here. We'll simultaneously show our remote-controlled camera outside the safe and our handheld camera, so you'll see everything. Gentlemen? Guys, just 1 minute. I always wanted to fly on stage. Not just float, but really fly live, right in front of people, without wings, strings, or camera tricks. Well, it took 7 years to finally live that dream. And to make it really believable, I wanted people from the audience on stage with me. Hello? You come with me, please. Stand over here. This gentleman right here, come with me. Stand right over here. And you can keep going backstage. What is your name?
Bambi.
I'm sorry?
Bambi.
Your name is Bambi? Are you serious?
I swear.
And you must be Thumper. Mitch, fine. Bambi, your name is really Bambi? I like that. It's fun to say. Examine this big plexiglass box. Make sure it's solid. Go around the back. You examine the back side. Mitch, you examine the front. I do want to go home with some of these props. Examine this side. Go for it. You sure you're not Thumper? Come over here. I want you to examine the lid. Yeah, maybe you too. This is the lid of the box. Make sure it's solid, nice and strong. Lift it up over your head. I'm just kidding. Come over here. Have a seat right here. Mitch. Bambi, you too. Before you do, I'm just curious. Have you ever had any dreams where you fly?
No.
Perfect, good. Have a seat right here, Bambi. Even when you were a kid, you never dreamed you could fly? When you were a little kid? Good. Mitch, your job is to keep an eye on this plexiglass box. Make sure nobody tampers with it. Okay? Bambi, your job is to keep an eye on Mitch. Make sure he doesn't break the box. And our committee from the audience is seated behind the curtain? Good. Do you ever just sit around and dream? I do all the time. When I was a kid, I didn't think I fit in at all. I was an only child, and I lived in these apartments where there weren't any other kids my own age. So I'd sit outside by myself, and I'd dream, so I wouldn't feel so alone. And you know my best dream? My best dream was to fly. Not in a balloon or an airplane, but to push against the air, ride the wind and fly. You ever fly in your dreams? Even today, when I feel lonely or insecure, I go back to that dream, and it helps me leave my problems and insecurities behind. All the answers are up there. Now, a lot of people have dreams, and they don't do anything about them. Sometimes I'm afraid that's going to happen to me. You see, I've been trying to fly for a long time. I guess if I don't stop trying, I haven't lost.
it's great. Let's go now.
Wait.
This way.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard you will find to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life becomes exciting with each passing day, and love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive just by being alive. Now here is the best part: you have a head start if you are amongst the very young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive just by being alive. Now here is the best part: you have a head start if you are amongst the very young at heart.
A lot of people think of me in terms of grand illusion. But in my opinion, the most powerful magic happens in the performer's hands. It's the purest form of the art. So now take a look at a sleight of hand sequence that features a little tribute to my first magical influence. I'm going to show you a home movie. That's me. And that's my grandfather. He's the first person to ever teach me magic. I was about 10 years old, and he taught me a card trick with 4 aces. And the aces would appear and disappear. It was really cool. And since I was 10 years old, it took me many months to master it. After I did, I showed it to everybody, and I decided to make magic my life. Everybody thought I was crazy, except my grandfather, who always gave me encouragement. And I promised him if I ever had any success that I would do his card trick in my show. Well, my grandfather passed away before I ever did a big show. But Grandpa, if you're listening, tonight I'm going to keep my promise. Ghosts used to be a standard theme in magic theater. Illusionists loved the idea of invoking the other side. Personally, I was never big on it. I never got into ghost stories as a kid. I thought it was weird. And Casper really creeped me out. Way too friendly. Then I heard about an old house of ill repute, said to be haunted by the ghosts of the ladies, who made it infamous.
I need some people from the audience to verify what we're about to do. 2 guys and a girl. One of the guys needs to be wearing a jacket that I can borrow, and the girl needs to be wearing clothes. We're going to show you an old newsreel. Back in 1927, the old Barclay house was sold at auction to a stranger, a lady from out of state. Soon the whole town realized the house became home to a number of working girls who were entertaining gentlemen callers in the evening. Barclay House became the local scandal, and none of the townsfolk ever spoke of it, except to curse it. As if their dreams came true, a storm swept through the state, and lightning struck the Barclay House. And the house and all the ladies of the night perished in the fire. All that was left was one piece of the structure, the upper room that somehow escaped the destruction. Well, I was able to get the remains of that room and reconstruct it here on stage with us tonight, just so we could see if anything else survived. We took the actual wood from the Barclay House and built a room that could be opened and closed for examination. And that's just what we're about to do. Our folks from the audience, step right over here. What's your name? I'm sorry? Danielle. Danielle, come with me. I want you to examine the inside. In New York, this would be a 1-bedroom. Right this way. I want you to check out the inside. Make sure nothing tricky about it. Just a bunch of walls that open and close and nothing more, okay? Our gentlemen, step over here. This gentleman, would you mind standing over here? And the other gentleman, can I borrow your jacket, please? If you could examine these ropes, and if there's anything in this jacket you'd like to keep, now's the time to take it out. You see, there are no material objects in the spirit world, so we have to provide the spirits with objects so they can show their presence. The jacket, these newspapers, a bell, some personal items, some very personal items. All these things get placed inside our empty room. Are the ropes okay? Excellent. Good, I want you to hold on to these 2, and you take these 2, and you're going to tie them around my wrists. The ends go around my wrists, very tight, with a double knot. Very, very good. Yes, yes, yes. You take this, and you take this, and cross behind me, please. And tie them in a double knot, very tight in my back. Yes, that's tight. Tonight I'm going to be the medium, the go-between between the spirit world and our world. So if anything should take place inside our room, I want you to be sure it's the spirits and not me using any trickery. It's important that I can't move. The ropes go around my neck, and I want you to tie them very tight around my neck in a double knot, not quite as tight as you tied around my wrists. This is the Madonna starter kit. You examine the room. Is it free of any trickery? Fine. Why don't you stand over there? And gentlemen, join me inside the room. I want you to step up here. They're going to hand you some ropes. Take those ropes and tie my ankles to the bottom of the chair. The ropes go around my ankles and the chair with a double knot at the bottom. As quickly as you can, 2 knots. And after you've done that, check the knots in my back and my neck. Make sure they're still secure. And once you're satisfied, stand outside the room so you can see around the sides and behind, making it impossible for anyone to enter or leave the room. Now, no self-respecting spirit would show themselves in the light, so we're going to create a little darkness with this curtain and see if we can make the spirits manifest themselves inside the room. Our next demonstration, we're going to use a gentleman's jacket and show you something you will not believe. Spirits, spirits, take the coat. Gentlemen, step inside. Check that my arms are actually through the sleeves. Ropes tied tightly at the wrists, the ropes extending out the back, tied in a double knot. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's time. Spirits, spirits, move the coat. Now's the time we invite someone to join me inside the room. What's your name? Jonathan. Over here, Jonathan. Have a seat. We don't want you to be scared, so we're going to blindfold you. Take your left hand and put it on my shoulder. And your right hand on my arm. That's not my arm. Maybe I should be the one that's scared. Once again, we'll try to make the spirits manifest themselves inside the room.
What happened to your pants? What happened to your shoes?
Nice pumps, John. Give Jonathan a big round of applause. Cut me loose. Everybody step down here. Check the ropes on my back. Make sure they're nice and tight. Make sure the knots are still firmly in place. And then cut me free, please. Take those scissors and cut those ropes right through, please. And gentlemen, I need you to check the knots around my wrists. You're enjoying this too much. That's good. Everybody give our gentleman a big round of applause. I need you to stand over there, and both of you to step over there. Make sure nothing enters or leaves that room. Our next experiment is very strange. We found that if you close the doors to the empty room and listen carefully, you can hear sounds from inside. Very strange sounds. It's as if the ladies of the house aren't aware that they're dead. Their spirits have been trapped inside all these years, and now they're crying to be free. Let me show you what I mean. Shall we? Everyone be still. All of you to come down here, please. Step down here. Exactly. Because now's the time I invite all of you to join me inside the room. You look really thrilled about this whole thing. This is for you. Step right inside. This is a blindfold for you. Step inside. And this is a parting gift for you. Step right inside. Once you're inside, put on your blindfolds, please, because we're going to add one more element. These curtains were taken from the house before the fire. They're an item the spirits are familiar with, and we're going to use them to enclose ourselves inside the room. Hold up your hands. We're going to hand you the curtains. Very good. We're going to lift the curtains and try to arouse the spirits. Lift the curtains.
few years ago, I realized a lifelong dream. I got to appear on Broadway in my own show, Dreams and Nightmares. Francis Ford Coppola was our collaborator. Working with him was another dream come true, although he wanted me to stuff my cheeks with cotton and speak with a Sicilian accent. The illusions were based on my own dreams and nightmares. We decided to end with a sequence that involved a strong childhood memory. And so, from the ending of the Broadway show, take a look at a dream within a dream.
You've been terrific. I got one last thing I'd like to show you. I hope you like it. I hope it works. It's kind of cool. That's it. Maybe this side of the audience will like it better. Thank you. You see, I never saw snow when I was a kid. I mean, I saw it on TV and in the movies, but I never saw snow for myself when I was a little kid. I grew up in New Jersey, but every winter my parents and I would drive to Florida to visit my aunts. So I never got a chance to really experience winter or snow for myself when I was growing up. When I was about 8 years old, I begged my mom and dad to stay in New Jersey for the winter, just so I could see snow for the first time. And they agreed. And that was the year there was no snow. Every day I'd pray for it to snow. No snow. I'd sit outside waiting for it to snow. It got closer and closer to Christmas. Still no snow. And on Christmas Eve, I was up on my windowsill in my room, praying for it to snow, and I fell asleep at the window. And my father came and carried me to bed. And a few hours later, in the middle of the night, there was a knock on my bedroom door. It was my mother. She said, "David, wake up." And I woke up. She said, "David, look out the window." And I looked out the window, and it was snowing. And I couldn't believe it. Well, I ran outside, and I laughed, and I cried as the snow hit my face and my hands. That was the first magic I ever saw. And when spring came and the snow stopped, I'd cut up little pieces of paper and throw them in the air to try to recreate the feeling I felt when I saw snow for the first time. There was paper all over my house. But it was my way of keeping the magic alive all year long. Even today, I realize how important it is to keep that sense of wonder. That childlike hope, knowing if you believe and you want it enough, nothing's impossible.